Hey there, Rerum Cognitio family. Welcome back to another insightful journey on our channel. I hope you all doing well. Today's topic is both intriguing and, at times, difficult to discuss: narcissistic personality disorder and manipulation. It's a subject that touches many lives, either directly or indirectly, and gaining a deeper understanding can be a powerful tool for personal growth. Before we dive into the details, let me express the importance of approaching this subject with empathy and compassion. Understanding narcissism is not about judgment, but rather about shedding light on a complex topic that impacts relationships and individuals. So, whether you're here to gain insights for your personal development, to support a friend, or just out of curiosity, I'm glad you're joining us today. But first things first, let's break down the basics. What is narcissistic personality disorder, and how does it intertwine with manipulation? It's time to explore, learn, and foster a sense of community in the process. In the first section, we're going to delve into the intricate world of narcissistic personality disorder, commonly known as NPD. Understanding the foundations of NPD is crucial to comprehending how it intersects with manipulative behavior. Firstly, let's turn to the DSM-5, the go-to guide for mental health professionals. According to this manual, narcissistic personality disorder is characterized by a pervasive pattern of grandiosity, a constant need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. In simpler terms, individuals with NPD often display an exaggerated sense of self-importance, an insatiable desire for attention, and a lack of understanding or concern for the feelings of others. Now, let's dive a bit deeper. A study published in the Narcissism Spectrum Model, a synthetic view of narcissistic personality by Krizan and Herlache, 2017, emphasizes the importance of recognizing that behind the grandiose facade of individuals with NPD often lies fragile self-esteem and a deep-seated fear of inadequacy. This fragility can drive individuals with NPD to manipulate situations to maintain their perceived superiority, a theme we'll explore further in the next section. It's essential to note that diagnosing NPD should be left to trained professionals. However, understanding the common traits helps us navigate these dynamics and foster a more compassionate perspective. To sum up, narcissistic personality disorder involves a pattern of grandiosity, a constant need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. Remember, our goal here is not to stigmatize, but to promote understanding. Now, let's dive into how these traits often translate into manipulative behaviors. Individuals with NPD may employ various manipulative tactics to maintain their inflated sense of self and control over their surroundings. A study from shedding light on the dark triad of personality, Narcissism, Machiavellianism, and Psychopathy by Paulhus, 2001, sheds light on the link between narcissistic traits and manipulative tendencies. According to this research, individuals with high levels of narcissism are more likely to engage in manipulative behaviors, such as deceit, exploitation, and emotional manipulation, to achieve their goals. Understanding these manipulative behaviors is crucial for identifying red flags in relationships, be they personal or professional. Manipulation can take various forms, from subtle emotional tactics to more overt strategies. For instance, gaslighting, a term you may have heard, involves distorting or denying reality to make the victim doubt their perceptions. Recognizing these behaviors can be challenging, but it's the first step toward protecting yourself and fostering healthier relationships. If you find yourself questioning your reality or feeling consistently manipulated, it's essential to establish and enforce boundaries. Remember, your feelings and experiences are valid. Don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or a mental health professional. Manipulative behaviors not only affect the individual being manipulated, but also broader consequences for relationships. Trust can be eroded and emotional well-being can be compromised. As we wrap up this section, keep in mind that recognizing manipulative behaviors is a powerful tool for creating healthier connections. In the next section, we'll explore the impact of NPD and manipulation on relationships in a study published in the Narcissistic Personality and Family Relationship Among Adults, a correlational study by Bajwa, 2016. Researchers highlight the detrimental effects of narcissistic traits on family relationships. The constant need for admiration and lack of empathy can strain familial bonds, leading to conflicts and emotional distress. One of the significant impacts is the erosion of trust. When manipulation becomes a tool for maintaining control, trust is often the first casualty. Now, let's talk about romantic relationships. The intensity of a romantic connection can amplify the impact of NPD. A partner with narcissistic traits may undermine their significant other's self-worth, leading to a toxic cycle of emotional abuse. If you're experiencing this, know that you're not alone. Seek support and consider professional help to navigate these challenging situations. Even friendships aren't immune. Friends of individuals with NPD may find themselves on an emotional roller coaster, dealing with constant demands for attention and unpredictable reactions. If you have a friend exhibiting narcissistic traits, maintaining clear boundaries becomes crucial for your well-being. In the workplace, the impact can extend to professional relationships. Colleagues may face manipulation and exploitation as individuals with NPD seek to advance their agendas. If you find yourself in such a situation, documenting instances of manipulation and seeking support from higher-ups or HR can be essential steps. Understanding the impact of NPD on relationships is the first step toward creating healthier connections. In our next section, we'll explore coping strategies for those dealing with narcissistic individuals. In this section, we're diving into coping strategies for those navigating relationships with individuals exhibiting narcissistic traits. If you or someone you know is dealing with this, you're not alone. Before we delve into strategies, let's acknowledge that coping with narcissistic behavior can be incredibly challenging. It's essential to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. Coping strategy number 1: establish and enforce boundaries. Setting clear and firm boundaries is crucial when dealing with manipulative individuals. Communicate what behavior is unacceptable and be prepared to enforce consequences. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your own needs and emotional health. Coping strategy number 2: seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or a mental health professional. Share your experiences and let others provide the support and perspective you need. Opening up about your struggles can be a powerful step towards healing. Coping strategy number 3: practice self-care. Nurturing your well-being is essential. Engage in activities that bring you joy, relaxation, and a sense of fulfillment. This can be a crucial counterbalance to the stress of dealing with manipulative behaviors. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's a necessary part of maintaining resilience. Coping strategy number 4: consider professional help. Therapy can provide a safe space to explore and process the emotional toll of dealing with narcissistic individuals. A trained therapist can offer guidance and strategies tailored to your situation. Therapy is a valuable resource, and there's no shame in seeking help when you need it. Coping strategy number 5: self-reflection. Take time to understand your own feelings and reactions. Self-reflection can empower you to set healthier boundaries and make informed decisions about your relationships. Understanding your own needs and values is a crucial step towards building resilience. Coping with narcissistic behavior is an ongoing journey. These strategies can provide a foundation for navigating this complex terrain. In our final section, we'll discuss the importance of empathy and compassion in approaching individuals with narcissistic personality disorder. In this section, we're delving into a crucial aspect of understanding narcissistic personality disorder, approaching it with empathy and compassion. It's a perspective that can change the way we navigate these challenging dynamics. Before we proceed, it's essential to recognize that individuals with NPD often grapple with their internal struggles. Approaching this topic with empathy doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but rather seeks to understand the underlying complexities. Empathy and compassion strategy number 1: recognize NPD as a mental health condition. Understanding that narcissistic personality disorder is a recognized mental health condition can help remove the stigma surrounding it. It's not a choice, but a manifestation of deep-seated psychological factors. This doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it invites a more nuanced understanding. Empathy and compassion strategy number 2: set healthy boundaries without hostility. While it's crucial to protect yourself, doing so with hostility can escalate conflicts. Communicate your boundaries assertively, focusing on your needs rather than blaming the other person. Approaching boundaries with empathy acknowledges the complexity of the situation. Empathy and compassion strategy number 3: open communication channels. If circumstances allow, strive for open and honest communication. Express your feelings and concerns calmly, and encourage the other person to share their perspective. This can create a platform for mutual understanding. Sometimes, acknowledging each other's perspectives can be a step towards resolution. Empathy and compassion strategy number 4. Encourage personal growth. If the individual is open to it, gently suggest the idea of seeking professional help for personal growth. Remember, change is a complex process, and not everyone may be willing to embark on that journey. Recognize that change is a personal decision, and not everyone may be ready for that step. Approaching NPD with empathy and compassion doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. It's about fostering understanding, setting boundaries, and encouraging personal growth. In our conclusion, we'll wrap up our discussion on narcissistic personality disorder and manipulation. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining us on this insightful journey into the complex world of narcissistic personality disorder and manipulation. Before we wrap up, let's recap the essential takeaways from our discussion. In Section 1, we explored the diagnostic criteria of narcissistic personality disorder, understanding its fundamental traits and how they contribute to the dynamics of manipulation. Section 2 delved into the various manipulative behaviors associated with NPD, drawing insights from research in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. Moving on to Section 3, we explored the impact of NPD on relationships, from familial bonds to romantic connections and professional collaborations. Section 4 provided practical coping strategies for those dealing with narcissistic individuals, emphasizing the importance of self-care and seeking support. Empathy and compassion took center stage in Section 5, urging us to understand NPD as a mental health condition and approach relationships with understanding. As we conclude, remember that knowledge empowers us to navigate the complexities of human relationships. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating content that matters. I want to express my deepest gratitude to each one of you for being a part of this community. Your engagement, comments, and shared experiences contribute to the richness of our discussions. Remember, understanding and empathy are powerful tools in navigating the complexities of human behavior. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourselves and others. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.